I am first presenter from this group. First of all, I would like to present about removal of an auditor at annual general meeting and auditors' right during the process. According Section 276 of Companies Act 216 is resolution to remove auditor from office. Subsection 1. The members of a company may remove auditor from office at any time. Subsection A. By ordinary resolution at a general meeting. And subsection B. In accordance with Section 277. Under subsection 2, this section shall not be taken as depriving the person removed of the compensation or damages payable to him in respect of the termination of his appointment as an auditor. And subsection 3, an auditor may not be removed from office before the expiration of his term of office except by resolution under this section. According Section 277 of Companies Act 2016 is special notice required for resolution to remove auditor. Subsection 3. The auditor may make a representation in writing not exceeding a reasonable length to the company within 7 days from receipt of the special notice, and may request that prior to the meeting at which the resolution is to be considered, a copy of the representation be circulated by the company to every member of the company to whom notice of the meeting is sent. According Section 278 of Companies Act 2016, notice to Registrar of resolution to remove auditor. For subsection 1, if a resolution is passed under Section 276, the company shall give a notice of that fact to the registrar within 14 days. Subsection 2, the company and every official who contravene this section commit an offense. And according to Section 297 of Companies Act 2016, writing resolutions of a private company under subsection 2, the removal of an auditor by a private company by passing a written resolution. I will pass it for the next presenter.
Thank you, Diviana. Now let's look at Section 322, which is about a resolution requiring special notice. According to Section 322, Subsection 1 of Company Act 2016, the law requires that a special notice or resolution must be given at least 28 days before the meeting. Next, according to Section 322, Subsection 3 of Company Act 2016, the company must give notice of this resolution to all its members in the same way and at the same time as it gives notice of the meeting itself. However, under Section 322, Subsection 1 of Company Act 2016, if it's not practical to give notice directly to members, the company must publish the notice at least 14 days before the meeting. This must be done by advertising in a widely circulated newspaper in Malaysia, which is one in the national language and another in English. So in summary, Section 322 ensure that members are properly informed about any special resolution, such as the removal and auditor, will before the meeting takes place. Now, let's move on to the topic of resignation of an auditor. According to Section 281, Subsection 1 and Subsection 2 of the Company Act 2016, there are several procedures that an auditor must follow when resigning. According to Section 281, Subsection 1, the auditor must give a written notice to the company stating the intention to resign. Under Section 281, Subsection 2, the auditor term of office will end 21 days after the notice is given, or on the date specific in the notice, whichever comes later. As stated in Section 281, Subsection 1, once the resignation notice is received, the company must send a copy of this notice to the registrar within the 7 days. This step ensures that the resignation process is properly documented and transparent. Now, under Section 283, Subsection 5 of the Companies Act 2016, there are additional rights for auditors of public companies who wish to resign. In this case, the auditor has the right to send a statement explaining the reason for the resignation. They can also request the director to call a general meeting where members can receive and discuss this statement. This meeting must be held within 28 days from the date the company received the auditor request. This provision gives auditor of public company the opportunity to explain the resignation formally and ensure that shareholders are kept informed. Last, I will be presenting about financial statement and report under Section 248 of the Company Act 2016. According to this section, the director of every company are required to prepare financial statement. According to Section 248, Subsection 1, Subsection A, the company must prepare its first financial statement within 18 months from the date of incorporation. Secondly, according to Section 248, Subsection 1, Subsection B, the financial statement must be prepared within 6 months after the end of each financial year. In short, this section ensures that companies maintain proper financial accountability and provide updated financial information regularly.
Thank you, Presenter Kathleen. For question number 8, Company Financial Statement. A. Financial Statement and Report. Under Section 249, Subsection 1 of the Companies Act 2016, General Requirements for Financial Statement. In this Section 249, General Requirement for Financial Statement, it is mentioned that Subsection 1, the annual financial statement for a financial year shall give a true and fair view of the financial position as at the end of the financial year and the financial performance for the financial year of the company. Next, under Section 258 of the Companies Act 2060, Circulation of Financial Statement. According to Section 258, time allows for sending out copies of financial statement and report. It is mentioned that Subsection 1, the circulation of financial statement and report. Subsection A, for a private company shall be within 6 months of its financial year ends, and Subsection B, for a public company shall be at least 21 days before the date of its annual general meeting AGM. Also, under Section 259 of the Companies Act 2060, lodgement of financial statement with the registrar.
In this section 259, duty to lodge financial statement and report with the registrar, it is mentioned that subsection 1, a company shall lodge with the registrar for each financial year the financial statement and report required under this Act. Subsection A, in the case of a private company, within 30 days from the financial statement and report are circulated to its member under Section 258, and subsection B, in the case of a public company, within 30 days from its annual general meeting AGM. In conclusion, under the Companies Act 2060 in Malaysia, company directors are responsible for preparing financial statement within 6 months of the financial year ends or within 18 months for a newly incorporated company. This financial statement must present a true and fair view of the company's financial position. The Act specifies that financial statement must be circulated to members, auditors, and debenture holders. For a private company, this must be done within 6 months of the financial year ends. For a public companies must circulate their financial statement at least 21 days before their annual general meeting AGM. Financial statements are formal records that summarize a company's financial performance and position. The primary types of financial statement includes the income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, and statement of shareholder equity. They are used by stakeholders such as investor, creditor, and manager to assess the company's financial health. After circulations, companies must lodge this statement and report with the Registrar of Companies, Suruhanjaya Syarikat Malaysia (SSM) or Companies Commission of Malaysia (CCM). A private company must lodge them within 30 days from the dates of circulation, while a public company must do so within 30 days of its annual general meeting AGM. For question number 8, Company Financial Statement, B. Directors Report. Under Section 252 of the Companies Act 2060, directors shall prepare director report. According to Section 252, directors shall prepare directors' reports. It is mentioned that subsection 1, the directors of a company shall prepare for each financial year a report, and such report shall be attached to the financial statement prepared under Section 258. Also, it is mentioned that subsection 2, a director reports, subsection A, shall be approved by the boards, and subsection B shall be signed on the director's behalf by at least 2 directors, or in the case of a single director, that director. Next, subsection 4, any directors who fail to take all reasonable steps to secure compliance under subsection 1 commits an offence and shall, on convictions, be liable to a fine not exceeding 500,000 ringgit or imprisonment not exceeding 1 year or to both. Subsection 5, the company and every officer who contravenes subsection 2 commits an offence and shall, on convictions, be liable to a fine not exceeding 20,000 ringgit. Next, I will pass this to Celine, presenter number 4. Thank you.
Thank you, Gracefian, presenter number 3. Next, I will continue to Director's Report. According to Section 253 of the Companies Act 2060, contents of a Director's Report. Subsection 1, A director's report for a financial year in relation to a company shall contain subsection A, the name of every person who was a director of the company. Subsection Romans 1 during the financial year and subsection Romans 2 during the period commencing from the end of the financial year and ending on the date of the report. Subsection B, the principal activities of the company in the course of the financial year, including its subsidiaries, and subsection C, the matters out in the fifth schedule. Accounts and other records to be kept. According to Section 255 of the Companies Act 2016, account to be kept. Subsection 2. A company, the directors and managers of a company shall cause appropriate entries to be made in the accounting and other records within 60 days of the completion of the transactions to which the entries relate. Subsection 3. The company shall retain the records refers to in subsection 1 for 7 years after the completion of the transactions or operation to which the entries relate. Consolidated account. According to Section 250 of the Companies Act 2016, subsidiaries to be included in consolidated financial statement. Subsection 1. The consolidated financial statements for a financial year shall include all the subsidiaries of a company. Subsection 2. Where the consolidated financial statements do not deal with a subsidiary of a company, the directors shall disclose by way of a note on the financial statements the reason for not causing the financial statements for such one or more subsidiaries to be consolidated. Subsection 4. For the purpose of subsection 1, the holding company shall have the power to request all relevant information from its subsidiaries to secure compliance under this section. Subsection 5. Any director who fails to take all reasonable steps to secure compliance under subsection 1 commits an offense. Annual return. According to Section 68 of the Companies Act 2016, duty to lodge annual return. Subsection 1. A company shall lodge with the registrar an annual return for each calendar year not later than 30 days from the anniversary of its incorporation date. Subsection 3. The annual return of company shall contain the following particulars. Subsection A. The address of its registered office. Subsection B. The nature of business. Subsection C. The address of the place where its business is carried on, including branch, if any. Subsection D. The address at which its register of members is kept, if not kept at the registered office. Subsection E. The address at which its financial records are kept, if not kept at the registered office. Subsection F. In the case of a company with a share capital, the summary of its shareholding structure, including debenture. Subsection G. The total amount of its indebtedness. Subsection H. The particulars of directors, managers, secretaries, and auditors. Subsection I. The list of its members. And subsection Z. Such other information as the registrar may require.
Thank you to Celine. Next, according to Section 68 of Company Act 2016, duty to lodge annual return. Subsection F. The register may strike a company of the register as provided in Section 549 if the company failed to lodge an annual return for 3 or more consecutive years. Subsection 9. The company and every official who contributes this section commit and often ensure on commission be liable to fine exceeding 50,000 ringgit, and in the case of a continued offence, to a further fine not exceeding 1,000 ringgit for each day during which the offence continue after commission. Preparation of unaudited financial statement. According to Section 252 of Company Act 2016, director shall prepare director report. Subsection 1. The director of a company shall prepare for each financial year a report, and such report shall be attached to the financial statement prepared under Section 248. Subsection 2. A director report. Subsection A shall be approved by the board, and subsection B shall be signed on the director behalf by at least 2 directors, or in the case of a single director, that director. Next, according to Section 244, Subsection 1, Subsection A and Subsection B of Company Act 216 complies with approved accounting standard. Subsection 1, the approved accounting standard shall apply to the financial statement of a company or the consolidated financial statement of a company or the consolidated financial statement of holding company if at the time when the financial statement or consolidated financial statement are made out the approved accounting standard. Subsection A apply in relation to the financial year of the company or the holding company to which the financial statement or consolidated financial statement related, and subsection B are relevant to those financial statement or consolidated financial statement. Audit exception certificate. According to subsection 267 of Company Act 2016, appointment of auditor of private company. Subsection 1. A private company shall appoint an auditor for each financial year of company. Subsection 2. Notwithstanding Subsection 1, the register shall have the power to absent any private company from the requirements stated in that subsection according to the condition as determined by register. Circulation of unaudited financial statement. According to Section 258, Subsection 1, Subsection A of Company Act 2016, the circulation of financial statement and report for a private company shall be within 6 months of its financial year end. Next, according to subsection 258, subsection 1A of Company Act 2016, in relation to a private company, the register may, as he consider fit, extend the period within which financial statement and report are required to be circulated by a private company if the private company make an application for an extension of the period of circulation before the expiry of the period referred to in paragraph 1, subsection 1, subsection A. Lodgement of unaudited financial statement. According to Section 259, Subsection 1, Subsection A of Company Act 2016, duty to lodge financial statement and reports with the register. Subsection 1. A company shall lodge with the register for each financial year the financial statement and report required under the Act. Subsection A. In the case of a private company, within 30 days from the financial statement and report are circulate to its member under Section 258.